Sulfates and sulfide are not the same, but two of them have something to do with sulfur. Now, sulfur as a non-metal is in group 6A of the periodic table, meaning that the outermost shell contains 6 electrons, right? Which means sulfur must accept 2 electrons to have an octet configuration. Whenever sulfur accepts 2 electrons, it becomes S2-. This negatively charged sulfur is what is called sulfide. When sulfur combines with 4 atoms of oxygen and have net charge of 2-, you call this sulfate. Both sulfates and sulfides, any compound they form with other elements, bears the nomenclature sulfide and sulfate respectively. For instance, sodium, which is in group 1, combines with sulfide. This 2 is going to cross to sodium, and this 1 will cross over to sulfur, and the compound formed is Na2S. This compound is called the sulfide of sodium or sodium sulfide. We also have things like potassium sulfide, calcium sulfide, magnesium sulfide, and so on and so forth. So these group of compounds formed between an element and sulfide, they are called sulfides. But any group of compounds formed between an element or radical and sulfate, they are called sulfates. Example, sodium can combine with sulfate to form sodium sulfate. We can also have potassium sulfate, calcium sulfate, magnesium sulfate, aluminum sulfate, and so on and so forth.